Hello and welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, nice to meet you. My name is Reija and today we are doing first impressions of the GlossGods New Neutrals Remixed eyeshadow palette, which looks like this, and here are the close-up and swatches. Okay, so that's the palette that I have used, and also I'm doing you a bit of testing the Charlotte Tibury Beautifying Pillow Talk Beautifying Face Palette, which looks like this, and here are the swatches of these two. And yeah, that's what we're doing today. And if you like to see how I got this look, then please keep on watching. Hit the like button if you like this video, subscribe if you haven't already, and hit the notification bell so YouTube notifies you of every new upload. And now let's go put some makeup on. Okay, let's start with the makeup. Let me see. Getting the camera right isn't always the easiest thing to do. So, as you saw from the title and intro, we are using the GlossGods New Neutrals Remixed palette. So, I was planning on using this shade, and then either the lightest shade or this in the between, and then I want to use this and this shimmer because they look amazing. I have swatched this palette already. This one at least is a duochrome. I don't know how well you can see it, but it's like green. Let me see, green to like an peachy red. And then this other one is very dark shimmer. The shimmers are amazing, at least when I swatch them. So we'll see. I used P. Louise eye base today, and I did my brows, and we'll see. I am quite low on brushes. But I'm gonna start with Jessup 230 Luxe Pencil. I have a discount code with Jessup. I'll put it on the screen. It is affiliated, and I have now put all my affiliated links that go straight to the shop's front page to my link tree, which is linked in the description box also. And then the products that have that kind of star in front of them, they are affiliated links too. Thank you very much for everyone who are using them. And thank you for watching this video. I really appreciate it. So I'm gonna start with the darkest shade that is called Center Stage. And I'm thinking of doing quite like a simple look and let the shimmers do the impact that I want. I'm pulling this a bit front, but not all the way in. So I want to leave the eye a bit open. Oh, by the way, if you hear sounds in the background, it's Sunday, so everyone are home. I'm surprised that Leo is awake today. It's about like 9 a.m. Leo is very morning sleepy. He's like an evening and night person, like I was when I was younger. These days, not so much. I'm gonna put a little bit of lip oil. This is Holika Good Cera Super Ceramide Slip Oil Balm. I really like it. It feels nice. Then I'll need a smallish blending brush. I'll take this one. This is P. Louise 198. And then I'll take the second darkest shade called Cute Stuff. So this is, I'm using the more cool tone shades in this palette now. So I decided to do this first impressions. I have that Charlotte Tilbury face palette too that I showed you in the intro. So I figured I could do like a first impressions video for you. But do let me know if you want me to do more looks with this palette. Like, I wasn't really planning on doing like a full 3 looks and review, but I of course do that if you want. Now I just wanted to film this because I feel like filming. These seem nicely pigmented and blendable. Like, they're not like the most pigmented that I have ever seen, but not the worst either. So GlossGods is a Swedish indie brand. And I can't remember the price of the palette now. But if I remember right, it wasn't hugely expensive. They came out with 2 palettes. The other one was more like a purple neutral kind of. But I wanted neutral palette that has something special in it. And when I saw the swatches of this palette, I was like, my god, I need that palette. For the long time I was thinking that I'm going to buy the Lunar Beauty neutral palette, but I'm now glad that I didn't, because at least what I have seen, this is better. The shimmers are better. At least they're looking more impactful. I'm gonna take the lightest shade. Oh yes, I used the shade My Kind of Glam. And now I'll take the lightest shade on the same brush. This is Oh She's Pretty. And the brush is Essence Eye Blender brush. Now I just finish the blending. I mean, these mats work nicely. No issues. I'm gonna go through the shades again. I want a bit more depth than I have right now. See, this also, this darkest shade is quite pigmented. But these are more, I would say, more buildable mattes, which I don't mind. because it means that you can do like an everyday neutral look with this palette too, if you don't build it up so much. So you can do very soft look also. Why is there that kind of lighter spot? I've been filming 9 minutes now, and it's looking good. You can do a warm or cool toned look with this also, which is nice. Let's be honest, most of the neutral palettes in the market are warm tones, and I like cool tones, so there's an issue. Okay, I'm gonna take a bigger blending brush and, blend that I'm doing now every time to diffuse them more together. This is just Shella's big blending brush, no name or anything on it, but just this bigger brush to go through everything and melt them together. These don't need a lot of work, to be honest. They're blending nicely. Very nicely, I should say. It's not like the best matte formula I've ever tried, but it's very good. Very good. No issues. No issues there. Then I'm thinking that should I just wet my brush or use glitter primer? Let's use glitter primer. I'm gonna use the one that I always do, and that's the glitter NYX. And no, I'm not always using it. I have the Revolution one too. I'm gonna use the Sigma brush from Alice in Wonderland palette. It's kind of dual-ended. It has the I can't speak anymore. So I'm putting a bit of the glitter primer in my mixing palette, Then I'll take it to my brush and just put it everywhere I want the shimmer to go. And then I use the same brush and take the shade King of Neutral, which is the duochrome shade. This is very flaky. So yeah, I assume there's a lot of fallout. So if you don't, of course this glitter primer is helping a lot with the fallout. But just, I always do my eyes first, so it's not a problem for me. But if you like to do base first, then it might be problematic. Just trying to get some of the flakes off, because this is very, very flaky. And so is I decided to use these shades because I think these ones has the most impact. Like, that's like liquid gold. And then I'll take the other shade Now I'm going to wet my brush because I'm not going to take it with the same side of the brush. No! Did I hit it? No. Whoa. That was an eye glass cleaner. Like you know, if you can't see glass cleaner. But I didn't hit the brush with it, thank God. You see, that's like, then I'll blend these a bit together. These are very flaky shade. These are the two very flaky shade. There isn't any more of this formula in this palette. It's just these two. I have my face full of these flakes now. But they are pretty. I'm gonna try if I can get them away. But I think I have to use the tape. But I'll do it off camera. I'll just do the blending now. So I'll take the darkest matte. So I don't know, are these considered eye safe shades in US? Like I've said before, US has a different thing of eye safe than we do here in Europe. Okay. Those shadows are all over my shirt and everything now. So this is the most of the eye look done. Like I said, I'm not doing anything special. I'll just do liner and then probably use the same shades, or the darkest and the second darkest at least under my eyes. But I'll go to start my base. I'll come back then to do the testing with the Charlotte Tilbury face palette. Okay, let's test then the Charlotte Tilbury face palette. It's Pillow Talk Beautifying face palette. It has beautifying blush and glow for eyes, cheeks and face. And this is the cardboard packaging that it comes with. And yes, this is expensive AF. But I have tried this once already. The blush that I tried was this one. It's nice neutral blush, which I don't have yet, but it required quite a lot of building. But I'll show you, I'll test this all to my face now. But this packaging, like, look at it. It's stunning and it feels luxe. It doesn't feel cheap, which is nice. So the formulas that there are, let's start again. This, oh my god, this blush is a soft blush, and then the highlighter next to it is Super Glow, and then this highlighter is Multi Glow, and then this blush under here is Super Blush. So those are the, so I'm going to, I have bronzed already. I have done all my makeup except this blush and highlighter. So I'm doing the upper row blush and highlighter to the other cheek and the other, in the other cheek. And I will then make them match after you've seen it. So I need to take brushes that I haven't used yet, because I want you to see the true So I'm going to use these brushes. Not the one. This one is from Udensai. It came with the Sulmuni collection, and the other one is Glow Up from Beauty Bay. So I'll start with the blush on the upper row. And I really need to dig in to it to get some pigment, but there you see a bit of pigment. And then I'll take that highlighter next to it. My chair is keeping terrible noise, I'm sorry. Yeah, it looks okay. Do I have any more? Because I want to show the real shade of the blush. Let's use this blush brush. This is from Essence. It's stained. So I'll take the other blush now. This one I haven't tried yet. Oh yeah, it's way more pigmented. Like, I didn't have to dip so many times and build it up. And then I'll take the pink highlighter. So yeah, it's just they aren't the most pigmented blushes and highlighters that I have used. So yeah, but I'm actually kind of happy. Especially I'm just doing now the matching, especially this blush that requires a lot more building up, and but I like it because it's neutral, and I don't have, well, it's not fully neutral, but I don't have nearly neutral, so neutral blush as that is. So I'm just using the shades to the other sides of the face too. But yeah, and the highlighter, it's subtle. It's not blinding, but I guess the clients of Charlotte Tilbury, well, I can't say that, but you know, because many people love Charlotte Tilbury, but this is my first impression. They aren't, well, to be honest, I don't think it's worth the price. I have better formulas myself, unless you like very subtle look, then it's fine. And yes, I got it in my mouth. Yeah. So yes, the packaging feels very luxe, and you get the luxe luxe experience from this palette. You really do, and it's very pretty, but I don't think it's going to be one of my most used palettes, but we'll see. It's like a soft glam palette, I would say. Yeah, that was that. Then the palette, first impressions of the palette. The GlossGods New Neutrals Remixed. Like, this is, if you want neutral palette that is special, then this is the shimmers. Look at them, they're amazing. And truly the swatches of this palette were the ones that got me buying it, and because like it's a neutral palette, the swatches were amazing, and I swatched this all for you now, so you've seen the swatches yourself too. And yeah, and the other palette I can't remember the name that they launched too, but their swatches looked very good too. I just didn't want another purple palette. But yeah, I'm very happy that I bought this, and I'm definitely keeping eye on this brand and their future releases, what they have, because oh my god, and this isn't hugely expensive either. How many shades does this have? 12 shades. And yes, I don't know, is here any shades that aren't considered eye safe. It doesn't say in here, in the palette or in the sleeve that it came in with. So I can't say of the US market. It is a Swedish indie brand. My palette, I think it was sent from Norway, if I'm not completely wrong. Norway, or then it was Sweden, but just something weird. But yeah, that's that palette, and that's the first impressions. Do let me know, do you want me to do more looks with this palette? Because I didn't plan on doing full-on review with it, because now I did the first impressions. But if you want to see me do more looks with this and the full review, I will of course do that in that case. I'm also wearing my Glitter Shop zombie unicorn earrings, and for the lips I used the Unearthly Cosmetics Jasmine. What is this called? Lipstick. And then I used lip liner to make it a bit ombre. But yeah, that's all today, and if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and hit the notification bell so YouTube notifies you of every new upload, and we will see you hopefully very soon. Bye!